Okay, we're going to start with the dynamic warm-up. The first one we're going to do is a knee tuck. Everybody watch Eric. We're going to do 3 steps in between. Just pull the knee up and 3 steps. Very good. And start general and work your way up. The drills we do here, very much. Go back, let's go. Next, we're going to do an A skip. The reason we do an A skip, it also reinforces how your proper leg cycle should be when you're running. With your knee up, toe up, and coming down right underneath your hip. Okay, so Eric, show it. He brings his knee up to 90, brings his toe up with it. So we're not kicking behind us. We're not here. Your proper running motion. Okay? Knee up, toe up, don't kick behind you. Bring your knee up and your toe up with it. Your leg cycle. Okay, next one's called a straight leg bound. Next, we're going to work our frontal plane with a lateral slide. Get the hips low and slide. Next, everybody's favorite, the inchworm. Start there, walk our feet up without moving our hands. Walk our hands out. Walk our feet up. The legs stay straight. Everybody hates it. The young kids is don't let them fall down.
No, my shirt was coming down really bad.
In the interest of time, Eric, we'll just jog it back. Jog it back. Next is a lateral run. Slight twist of the hips and we run lateral. It's not a karaoke. That's a very strong thing to do. What's that? Karaoke is good, but I think this is a little more, if you, in the interest of time, it's just a little more, you get the athlete actually a little bit better at that, and even in soccer they're doing that. They're surveying, it's moving this way, but they want to keep their eyes on the motion, especially a defender is going to keep their eyes watching the ball. So. Okay, next one, the transverse plane walking lunge with rotation. Lunge out, and they rotate toward their top knee. Lunge out, rotate toward the top knee. The important thing here is you lunge first, you don't start your rotation until your knee goes down. Otherwise, again, youth kids, you're going to be all over the place. They're going to be twisting. So you tell them lunge, then rotate. Are you guys more of the younger kids? We understand. Sometimes Everybody along the wall here. Next, we're going to do leg swings lateral. You're just here. That's 1. That's 2. You have 15. Spread out. Back and forth is 1. You have 15.
That's how you do that without a wall.
What's that? You can do it. Yeah. Oh, I usually do partners. Turn around. Partners. Partners. Use shoulders.
Karaoke line here.
Yeah, there you go.
Teach them the dance already.
I had that in my head and I forgot already. Yep. Again, and if you're doing that, you're just going to do it. I like this one because I think it really gets the mobility of the hip opened up the most. Next is forward lateral, so here. But there's a hundred of them. You just Google that in the blog. Okay, next we're going seal jumps. 25 reps, please. Get the heart rate up. Get the heart rate up. And lastly, we're going to do hip ups. Hip ups or hip pop-ups, whatever you want to call them. We're going to activate the glutes during the dynamic warm-up. Push through your heels, bring the butt up, and back down. 25. The key there, push through the heels. Push through their toes, activate your quad. Quad down and activate. You'll understand that a little bit more as we go. Like I said, most very, very high level athletes do this anyway, and they don't even provide Okay, let's spread out here. We're going to do a plyometric part of the routine, okay? We're going to start 20 seconds of Pogos. Eric, show us what a Pogo is. It's flexing only at the ankles, okay? Still uses a forceful arm swing, okay? Pogos just means it's an ankle jump. You're not using bending at the knees or the hips, okay? So it's just an ankle flip here, okay? That's a more high-level athlete. So this is something for the young kids they can do with an interest. You're not worried as much about the exact landing, except that they're on the ball so they're explosive. So spend as little amount of time on the ground as possible with maximum height. 20 seconds. Ready, go! Use those arms, girls. Use the arms. Flex at the ankles. Flex at the ankles. And stop. Good. If you're going to do if you're going to do 3 sets like I recommend there, I recommend giving them on this first couple 1 to 2 work rest ratio. So you'd actually rest at least 20 to 30 seconds in between sets. Okay? You got that? Next, in the interest of time, again, we'll just do 1 set of those instead of watching them do over and over. Lateral skaters is next. Eric, please demonstrate a lateral skater. Spend a little amount of time on the ground, explode out. 20 seconds. Ready? Go! Stop. That is a quad dominant athlete here. That's a quad dominant athlete. So that's what you'll see more as we go here, especially in this next one. Okay, everybody eyes on Eric, please. Go ahead and rest there, Eric. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna be in reps instead of seconds, and you'll see it more clearly here on this double leg vertical jump. What we're really looking for is the glute dominant athlete, and not a quad dominant. So show me a proper squat jump, just one. And land, good. See how you landed about a half squat there? That was a full out, leave out a 74. Squat and jump. Okay, now. This would be a quad dominant athlete. Do it again. See how his weight came forward? Okay? That's what we want to stay away from. So one more time, turn sideways and show him a good one. Okay? See how it's out like that? See how much more stable he is? One more point with those. Why we're doing those is you're teaching them that's a glute dominant athlete that's getting those glutes to fire. But think about it. Eric, do a quad dominant. Say he's a basketball player and he goes, now if somebody wants to go drive, after he went to block a shot, they go right by him. He's not in a position to make a play. Do a good one. You can move any way you want to, or you can jump again. That's your glute dominant athlete in a position ready to make a play, and he's helping himself. So it's performance enhancement and it's injury prevention. Okay? So we'll have 2 sets of 10. So girls, 1 set of 10 squat jumps for me. Okay? Your cues with that. Whole foot landing. It's not a ball of your foot thing when you're landing. It's a whole foot. Light as a feather and knees over toes. So you'll see a lot of this. Okay? That is a quad dominant landing. Okay? My quads are supporting me here. We need knees in line with toes, butt back. Athletic stance. Okay? And if they're just not quite getting it, have them start with 50% jumps, okay? We're not going all out. We're gonna jump, we're gonna work on knees over toes, okay? You'll even have some athletes that want to land way out here. They think it's gonna try to protect themselves. But that's because they're used to landing in that quad dominant position. So wider seems better, okay? But it's not. That's our most stable position, okay? That makes sense? It's really pretty easy. And even with the young kids, if you start them at 50% jumps, say guys, really focus on your landing. It's gonna look ugly at first, but if you keep doing it, and if you do 50% jumps and you're doing it on grass, there's not a lot, the risk is worth, the reward is worth the risk if you're minimizing risk by doing 50% jumps, if that makes sense. There's not a lot of risk there. There's a lot greater risk in saying, I'm not doing that, and then putting them out on the field of play when they're quad dominant athletes and not teaching them how to activate those glutes. So down the line, the reward is great. Okay. Next, we're gonna work horizontal power. Double leg broad jumps. So you can pick a 10-meter jump, have them jump 10 meters down and back. Give them a broad jump. Yes, come out. Okay, broad jump, this is just working horizontal power, but he lands the same way. Okay? Have squat position, moves back. Okay? This is a quad dominant land. Okay? You gotta land it just on his toes, do it again. That's right when the knees are gonna wanna cave, and then you go. 70% ACL injuries are non-contact related, that's 1 waiting to happen. So one more good one. Okay? The only thing you'll get sometimes are good ones. The only cue there, they're glute dominant but lighter. You know, there's not a lot, they'll be able to understand that. Okay? You'll get that from time to time, but he was still glute dominant, much better than the quad dominant land, even though it was heavy. Okay? That's just more of a stress thing than anything. Girls, let's see some broad jumps. Is everybody paying attention there? don't want a full squat landing, okay? So we don't want to land here, okay? If you're dropping below what you did when you went to go jump, see if I go to jump as high as I can or as far as I'm not going to go down to here to do it, okay? I'm going to go to here. You should never drop further than you go to jump, okay? If you do, that means that it's too high of an intensity for that athlete, okay? This is another one, a decent one, but have them 50%. Don't jump as far as you can. I want you to focus on your landing first. Okay? Let's do one more. Let's go to the second piece of tape. See if you're sticking butt up when you land. You're rocking forward. Don't let yourself rock forward. Great. Good. There you go. Half squat. There you go. Very good job. Okay? Can you see it when they calm down their jumps, they were a little bit better, so that's the way to do it. Again, this is more about not the plyometrics that you guys are going to be doing. It's more about getting their glutes to activate and how to move their body than it is the power development. A lot of your power development is going to come from your practice is anaerobic conditioning. Okay? So you don't necessarily need us to tell you how to condition your athletes. It's more of this kind of stuff that we're okay? Okay, this next one, lateral, this is more for your advanced. So if you're a youth coach, I'd say this one's not a good one because it's going to be all over the place. But it's these learning how to land and decelerate the body in different planes of motion. So a lateral broad jump. Lateral broad jump. Drives his knees up, lands soft. Again, we're learning in the different plane of motion how to decelerate the body. Okay, we're going to get a lot of this. And that's not what we're doing. And land. The knees up and land. Okay? Did you see what I didn't want, girls? Okay? I'm 31 years old and unathletic. And I don't need to do this. Okay? Bring your knees up and land soft. Okay? Bring the knees up. Good. Good. Knees up in front of you. Sticking the butt out when you land. Whole foot landing, not just your toes. Whole foot landing. Good job, Gary. Good job. Keep those knees up. Okay? That makes sense to everybody. Okay. Girls, you get a quick drink, Gary. Girls, just get a go back here for a second. We're going to watch Eric get first. Okay. Next, we're going to be working agility, acceleration, deceleration, especially deceleration. Okay? We're going to base it off two main things, your forward-backward motion and then your lateral motion, and then everything else kind of caroms off that. So let's start with your forward-backward deceleration. You're going to do one with your right and one with your left. Very basic deceleration drill. So he's going to sprint to the cone, he's going to decelerate, he's going to come back, sprint to the cone, he's going to decelerate, he's going to come back. You switch speed each time. Okay? Pay attention now to watch when he decelerates, where his body positioning and where his weight is shifted when he does it. Okay? Do it again. Good one. Okay? See where his weight is shifted? I'm going to give him a break. I'm going to show you how to do how a back. This is what you see a lot of kids do. They'll come up. Not get low enough and they try to and then back. Quad dominant, they're not ready to make a play. Shift. Be ready to make, okay? Get your weight in the back. Yes, get your posterior chain here, and then I'm ready to go. Okay? Even if I'm here, and then I'm ready to move. Whatever I need to do. Okay? It's all about shifting it back. If you're doing any conditioning, suicides, whatever, instead of doing typical suicide, do something like this and add these cues in there so the kids get to understand, and then kind of a two-prong attack. They're getting conditioned and they're doing this with it. Okay? So girls, that cone, let's see it. 2 people at a time, one on each side of the cone.
How many times?
You'll go forward and you'll stop with your right foot. Back pedal, forward, stop with your left foot, back pedal. So they'll go twice before you guys do next single moves. When you're ready. Good. Left foot, shift, good, very good. 2 good groups. Next. Go. better approach to it. It'll take more time to decelerate, and that's just the reality of the beast. A very good athlete's going to be able to stop it. So if you see athletes doing that, they're not doing it wrong. That's just their body's natural way of doing that, as long as they're shifting their weight back. And then as they get better at it, they will be able to take less of those steps, and they'll just change direction back. So just give it time, like I said, like with all your stuff. Okay, next. Lateral deceleration. We're going to work some lateral deceleration. Okay? We'll go take the What we're going to do here is I usually put 2 cones at about 5 yards apart. And that's what I have on there. 3 sets times 20 seconds, so I have them just go back and forth for 20 seconds, okay? So do it at about 75% speed. Ready? Go! Watch the way his weight shifts. He goes back because he knows which way he's decelerating. See how it shifts back? And then he gets his weight. And stop. Okay? That was the proper way to do it. Now what's the improper way to do it? Which almost everybody does. Inevitably the first day we do deceleration with younger kids especially. But here, and they want to plant, and then here. And then plant, and then go. Very inefficient. Instead of boom, get my weight shifted and going. Get my weight shifted back and going. Does that make sense? Very, very nothing. But if you actually have a kid do that, you'll see that that's not easy for them. Then on the soccer field, they're not as agile. That right there, again, that movement that I just showed you, the #1 reason kids tear their ACL, it's this movement right here. Boom, and then boom. Instead of boom, and then they're not doing it. And it's just natural. That's why 70% are non-contact. Is they go to plant pivot cut, they think they're getting to plant pivot cut. It's plant pivot cut, not plant pivot cut. If I'm cutting around a cone, it's not plant pivot cut. It's boom. You go. And you'll see that in the next drill. But again, those 2 little things, which you see here, and then when they actually do the cone drills, they'll do it on the soccer field with the proper cueing during these drills. So again, this can all be part of your warm-up, part of your conditioning, however you want to do it. Okay, so you see that? Yeah. Okay, then you go down and back 3 times as fast as you can with proper deceleration. Ready, go! Shift, shift. And Claire was doing that a little bit there. If you saw it, a couple times she did outside foot. And that's a pretty high-level athlete, and she's still outside foot. It's just a couple of cues. She knew she did it wrong, but she needs to practice more. Or else she's that good. Ready? Go! Shift. Shift. Good. Shift. Good. Very good. Finish. Good job. Ready, go! There it is. Oh, that's one. Oh, hit. Good, much better. Okay? It's just 1 practice round, and she was better the second time. Okay? Ready? Go! Keep on what we're doing. Good. And again, not only is that a better way to, from an injury prevention standpoint, but they're quicker, they're much faster getting to their next spot because they shifted their weight, they're ready to power out and go. Okay? So it's a performance enhancer as well. Okay? Now, see those two little parts of deceleration that we worked on, how he then translates that to a cone drill just by swiveling his hips around the cone, but it's the same properties, it's the same thing, okay? He's gonna do a Z drill. What's that? Fast pace. Give me exactly, I want you to do as much as you can. Go about 80% actually. Girls, 2 giant steps back. And then Allison, this way. Go ahead. Shifts his weight, See how he did that? All he had to do was turn his hips. Okay? But it's the same practice, it's nothing different. You start with those two easy ones and then you progress into this stuff. So do it again. Breaks down, gets the weight shifted, breaks down, gets the weight shifted. Make sense? And again, it looks no different than that lateral deceleration. It's no different than that. Here, it's getting that weight shifted back, then he's able to explode. Girls, let's see it. Everybody just go. Everybody see the pattern he did? Yeah. Does everybody remember how we shifted our weight? Yes, how we shifted our weight. Okay? I'm going to show you one more time, okay? Slowly. So we're here. When we get to this pose, stop, plant, and go, it's break down, weight shifted into our glutes, and we're over here. Same thing here. I get the weight shifted, it's not plant, and go. That's an ACL waiting to happen, that's slow. We're here, break down, and go. Got it? See it? Good. Get low around those cones, okay? Get low. There you go. Sink those hips. Good. That was good. You got low. That's good. Next, go. Good. That was good. That's it. Good job. Good job. Good job. You got it. That's it. There you go. There you go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good work, Claire.
Yep. It's just sinking the hips and turning and making sure you get your weight shifted back and shifting towards the way you want to move. Okay? Too many times we get caught in that. Are you going to prevent every ACL tear? Heck no. I mean, they're weird injuries. There's no research you could ever study, you could ever point to that said us doing this prevented this. But it just makes sense that if we're teaching these athletes to get their weight shifted back and their glutes activated, that it's going to prevent some ACL tears. You're still going to have some freak accidents happen. If it gets in a situation that they couldn't prevent, you know, that's going to happen. Complete stuff, whatever the case may be. But this little type of training, again, we saw some of the girls here. We haven't done extensive training with all of them, but they're older, but they can got grips to go. And that's an easy way to condition your athletes or warm your athletes up and then get to the real part of your practice, which is the soccer. And then all the stuff they're doing here, hopefully they're doing during their pose with the soccer ball. Okay, last part is a strength session. And for the young kids, this might be a great way to start. And actually, if you guys are worried about doing either of these two things with your group, I would just start with dynamic and then do strength for the first couple weeks. That will at least get them to understand how to use their glutes. So the first thing we're going to do is just, I call them prisoner, because then I can watch their form when they're doing it. So they don't come up till I tell them to come up. So here, right here. Actually, everybody, big line right here. We're going to do prisoner squats. Yes, we are. What prisoner means is I tell you when to go down and when to go up. Now we're on about a shoulder width in just a little bit with our squats. Okay, Eric, demo a good squat for me. Weight shifted back. You should be able to wiggle his toes the entire time. That means it's weight shifted back. Easy cue for the little kids, younger kids. Wiggle your toes, because a lot of them will be like this. Can you wiggle your toes, Johnny? Oh, there we go. Wiggle my toes. Okay? Easy cue. Okay? Weight shifted back. Okay? We don't want a rounded back. But too often people think when we're doing squats we want a straight back. This is not an athletic. We want a good posture back like he's got there. Okay? Up. Okay? Easy way to line up all your kids and then you can do it as you go. Ready? Down. One of their key points is carry one squat. See your knees in a little bit this way. Carry this way. I know. I totally understand. Move not. There you go. some athletes have that valgus tendency, and that is a glute issue, and you just need to cue them, their legs out, and then they're actually activating their whole glute. Okay? That's easy. You line them all up. Hey, knees up. And a lot of kids will be wanting to do this. Bring them in. Knees out. Knees out. When you say knees out, make sure you mean here, not here. Because then knees out. Knees out. No. Out. Okay. Again. Down. Good. Easy way to start. Okay. Next. Again, I like to do strength training in all planes of motion. Prisoner lateral lunge. Eric, step forward. Lateral lunge. Feet together to start, please. Go to the left. Butt back. Opposite leg straight. Knee over toe. Weight to the back of the butt. And up. And right. And up, okay? Common mistake, just some kids want to point their toe here, get their weight out over, like so, okay? Again, toes pointing straight forward, butt back, leg straight, and then back, okay? So everybody, spread out to each other a little bit, feet together. We're gonna step left, and down. Got that line again. There you go. Up. Other way. Down. Excuse me. Sorry about that, girl.
Heads up.
Come on. Back and up. Again, easy way to get the glutes to fire and understand where. Okay. You can see right there, that's a lateral deceleration technique in itself. So if you touch those things, they got it right there. You don't have to do it if you're scared about doing it. I don't recommend doing strength and then going into strength. You want to start with this strength in the day. But you're going to be strength and really finish. Okay, next, prisoner rotational or pivot lunge. This is just to get somebody training in the transverse plane. Okay, ready? Yeah. Done.
Yeah, no, do you want me to turn it up?
Yes, that'd be great. Okay, so he's here. He's going to turn to about a 135-degree angle. Up, pivots, down, and up. Brings the knee back up. And down, pivot. And up. One more each side. And down. And up. And down. And up. Okay. Now, we want to make sure that one glute is not doing more than it should, so we're going to isolate. So we're going to do prisoner single leg squats. So Eric, please demonstrate that. And down. I like the leg back instead of forward. You'll get a lot of this. So I like the leg back so you can get in that nice another wing to his toe. And up. There we go. Okay, you ready? Let's try it. Let's try it, girls. Left one first. No, we're going to do that. We'll go the leg back. Okay? That is due to okay. Left leg. Ready? Down. Don't let the knee cave in, girl. Don't knee caves in. And up. Good. Switch feet. And shift it back, shift the weight back. Okay. And up. A lot less risk in doing these drills. You're not going to hurt the person doing it and you're getting to understand it. Okay? The most important drill you can probably do is straight. If they have towels or in their bag, whatever the case may be, but Eric's tough and he doesn't need either. It's called a partner glute ham raise. There's a lot of different, that's what we call them. There's a lot of people who call them different, lots of different things. So, please hand. Not very many people are going to be as good at them. I'm going to let him do them to the best of his ability. And then he's going to show you how your athletes will actually look. So, ready to do it? Does that feel? You can't just hold here. So go slow. Slow as you can. I don't weigh enough for him. Okay, see how that is? This is not what we're looking for. See that? And then he comes back up like that. Okay? So, you got a young team. Focus on going as slow as you can down. Don't worry about the up. Okay? Did you see how he pushed himself just a little bit and brought himself the way back up? He's got very strong hamstrings. Okay? Not very many people are going to be able to do that. Show them what a typical kid can do. This is what a typical kid can do. Nice and slow. Just that, you'll notice a huge difference. If they can just do that for themselves, you'll notice a huge, and they'll feel like doing just that eccentric strength on the way down. A very, very good way to get your whole posterior chain then is loaded through this motion. That's what it's all about. That's what injury prevention is all about.